There we go. Hopefully that's this. Oh, wait, no. Now it's only one. Why is it on? It's one thing after the other. It's always one thing after the other. Oh, my God. Mono. There we go. That should hope. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. There we go. You didn't get to hear all of the amazing jokes I just made because, you see, this is a brand new Discord, not Discord, it's OBS scene. So, I hadn't had my, thing set up there. So, yeah, so there's going to be some teething issues with this format, but, that's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we learn. It's why we learn. Just it's why we learn, Sha. So I'll get okay. So I got that set up. Oh God, what am I doing with my life? What does my existence come to that this is what I'm spending my evening doing, watching Spider-Man Lotus with everyone and just oh no. Oh boy. It's funny. Well, I guess we're about to find out. So I figured out. I ran through a few options for how I was gonna react to this, and I figure I might as well just take the source file and put it right into OBS, and then I can play it through OBS, so you get it basically directly, and I can also hear it directly. I don't know what is this. It's the racist Spider-Man film, of course. Or made by people who said some very, very not nice things. But yeah, I've heard nothing but bad things about this. So maybe we'll be the ones out. I demand you to laugh at the cancer child meme. Okay, I feel obligated to do that as well. Your mic keeps cutting out. How does that work? My mic keeps cutting out. My mic keeps cutting out. That doesn't feel like it is it better now or because is that happening for anyone else? Is anyone else having the okay, it's fine, good. I don't hear it cutting out. Okay, good. Damn you, Barrel Baggins, making me self-conscious on the stream while I'm live. I'm putting this off so much. Oh no. I'm also just waiting for people to pour in so that you know, I need you guys to hold my hand because we're gonna be here for the next 2 hours. And maybe a little bit longer. Maybe be your Aussie streaming that can't be in HD without yeah, whatever you just yeah, what you said. Let's jump into it. Fine. Let's do this. And if the stream goes down, we will know that this format needs some tweaking. But yeah, this should be fine because he can't legally go after us for streaming this because he doesn't own the rights to Spider-Man, and Marvel is not going to have this in their copyright database because it's a fan film. So oh boy, here we go. And do tell me if the film is too loud or too XY. See that? Not associated with either of those companies. So we're gonna. Oh my! I hope his voice gets a little less grating. You don't know. Can you guys not hear? Oh, can you guys not hear this? Sound? Oh, okay. If let me check. It should be going. It should be playing. It's. Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh, no move your. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I see how that worked. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do a reboot. There we go. Can you hear? There's sound playing for me. Can you guys hear it though? That is the question. Good thing you've also already been cancelled. Can air all the racism. Yes. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Let's do this one. Oh, that's a good reference. That is a good reference. Oh boy.
I'm not quite sure where I should start.
Yeah. Neither do I.
I think. When I think about you. I don't know. God, it was so much easier then. The world wasn't so upside down.
Oh man.
My biggest problem was making it to an 8 o'clock movie.
This guy sounds like he's trying to sound grizzled, but he's just doing it by making his voice really aspirated.
We'd all miss it. It was gone before we could blink.
It was gone before we could blink. Ugh.
And I guess we're all left wondering.
Oh Lord, please tell me
where the golden days had gone.
Oh no. Oh, that's a CGI car. Oh my. That's I'm going to not be too harsh because this is a fan production. It's just when we had the real city back there, and now it's a not so real thing. I want to play Spider-Man. Okay, that's a good shot. Yeah, actually, the VFX are going to be like wildly... They're going to zigzag, aren't they? Because the original VFX team switched. So this shot was pretty good. Also, they got the 90s Spider-Man theme in there, which I appreciate because, you know, might as well. See, I gotta get compliments in there because I got the feeling I'm not gonna have too much to praise.
Not all at once. I can only sign so many autographs.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, look, if you turn yourselves in, I might throw in a collectible item. Courtesy of yours truly. Going once.
He's trying.
Going twice.
Also a bit loud. Okay,
alright,
let's
suit yourselves.
Is that better?
I have ever met.
You know, oh, actually, one second, I'm going to pause it here because I need to steal something from my... So we're gonna go back here. And oh no, we're gonna start again? No! God damn it. But I'm going to put... There we go. So that should duck, hopefully. As I speak, the audio for this should go down. Like that. Oh boy, this is a disaster. Okay, let's do a test. Let's do a test. Okay, that's not going down too much. Okay, let's try. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We will deal with this as it comes. Well, if I just put it slightly below my voice, that should be fine. Oh my god, it's just like a Josh Tribe stream. You just keep repeating it. Hey, I consider that to be flattery. Now, tell me if it's too quiet as well, because I can do both. I can turn it up and I can put it down. You know, it's just, oh, you know the reference.
I only signed so many autographs. Alright, look, if you turn yourselves in, I might throw in a collectible item. Courtesy of yours truly. Going once, going twice. Alright, well, suit yourselves. You know, you guys are the angriest fans I have ever met.
The muffled voice, I don't like it. Also, what is this, oh yeah, the fucking... I heard about the color correction issue, that this... Namely, just everything looks dark all the time. Oh, an attempt was made.
Oh no!
What?
What are you wearing?
It's my shocker suit.
Oh, that's your shocker voice,
Or
okay.
Shocker suit. That's what you're called.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you come up with that yourself? Real clever, buddy.
Oh man, the muffled voice, I don't even... And the dialogue is... Like, I'm not cringing too hard at it, but it's just... It sounds like someone trying to sound witty rather than just being witty. The shaky hands, oh yeah. Oh my god. They,
Oh, better put some ice on that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah, his shocker does not have the muffle. That is weird.
I was in the middle of something.
Also, with how this is shot, did they shoot this in 16:9 and then just crop and just slap black bars on top of it? Because it doesn't look...
Oh god. That hurt.
Wait, didn't... Meme, what the fuck is this? Look, scientists are not entirely sure how that question should be answered. What the fuck?
Okay. If you don't want to do dinner, there's always karaoke night.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's real funny. Do you ever stop talking?
Okay.
Oh, this is not
I didn't
funny.
want you there anyway.
Enough with
Or-
karaoke.
As soon as you stop hiding, I'm gonna make sure nobody has to listen to you ever again.
Oh, sure. I've actually got some stand-up shows this week, but
Why is Shocker wearing shorts? I am sure it is based off his original design or something. I don't know. That also... That suit looks good from certain angles, and then in other angles, it's like it doesn't fit him properly. Oh my, it's so clear that there is that those web lines don't actually exist, and they didn't really know how to direct the people on set to react to them properly. And oh my god, what is with this composition is not...
better like next time.
I hope you pulled your punch there, Peter, my dude. Jesus Christ. Also, is there an alarm going off?
There is.
Establishing shots.
Maybe it wasn't as simple as I remember it. I still had my fair share of problems, no denying that. But I think the difference then is that I had someone waiting for me. Someone
Oh man, this it's subtly bad, the voiceover, and that's, you know, it's the creeping death that slowly, yeah. God, the shot.
Guys, Gwen, I tried to get her on time. I really did.
But your bike was stolen? You're stuck at the Bugle? You're studying late? Something like that, Peter?
Something like that.
It's fine.
Okay,
It
so,
wasn't that great anyway.
oh my,
Is he be late?
this is, yeah, this is,
How
like,
you doing, buddy? Couldn't be better.
oh, this is our Harry Osborn, so they went out of their way to, like, cast people who look like their comic book counterparts, and then they got
Still growing in. Just give
this guy for Harry,
He's been
okay.
growing it out for 2 weeks.
Okay, no, it has not been 2 weeks. It's not been 2 weeks.
Peter, guess who we saw in the theater today? Flash Thompson and Liz Allen.
Never gonna last.
No, No, in a shoe game, absolutely embarrassing.
MJ, I have a pair just like this.
No, I'm sorry, Harry.
Just trying to balance the audio a little bit so I can hear the dialogue a bit better. I need to.
Hey, what do you guys say we go grab some dinner?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna head home. It's getting a little late.
Peter looks anorexic.
Well, hey,
They look a bit thin.
It's fairly nice.
I don't know.
No, come on, I'll pay for you guys.
What?
Completely
Harry.
I know the perfect place, too.
This guy, Harry, really?
Go ahead.
Best sandwiches in New York.
Yeah. I think Harry's looks thinner.
That's more like it.
I had you to love, Gwen.
Oh,
MJ and Harry.
I had you to love,
We all
Gwen.
had each other.
I had you and Harry. Oh, from what I've heard, this is going to be the only time we see them happy. Is just in this one shot.
A rare bond you only get to experience and see every
Oh,
so
that is not a. Yeah,
maybe once or twice
real.
in a lifetime.
Yeah,
If I could hear the sound of their laughter with yours ever again.
Okay, is he gonna cry?
I wish we had more time together. All of us.
It sounds like he is trying
like
to
it would never end.
project the energy of sad
So you-
rather than just being sad, if that makes sense.
Hey there, Blondie.
Hey there, superstar.
I think you're right. This was definitely shot in 60:9 crop. Yeah, this is this does not look like it was shot with an what is the technical term? Fucking that the widescreen lens, the big wide lens, and oh, he's going to propose. I don't know, man. She doesn't seem too happy with you.
Stay sharp. Don't forget the knee. You know,
Cinemascope. Well, that's
pressure?
one term, but it's like aniscopic,
No pressure.
anistroscopic lens, something like that. There's a very
Seriously.
technical word. Anistropic
don't screw this up.
lens. Autocorrect me, Google. Anamorphic? Is that it? Anamorphic? Oh, I guess it is anamorphic. I'm just dumb. Okay. Don't know. How old are they? That is a good question. I think this is college-aged Peter, if I'm judging by the fashion and the fact that Gwen is most definitely about to die.
So, what movie did you guys see?
It was just some cheesy romance.
Did you like it?
Oh,
It was fine.
we will do as the humans do.
Just fine.
This is how you talk, yes? Yes, look away.
Look. I'm sorry I didn't make it tonight.
Oh my god, stop cutting off the tops of their heads, damn it.
I'm saying I'm sorry. You know how it is with May and the Bugle. I'm really trying to be better.
I know you are.
Let me make it up to you.
This is so,
Oh,
oh, I need to keep track of any time they smile because this is meant to be the high point of their life.
Our entire lives. Without getting tired of hearing
Oh, shut the fuck up!
the way you understood things, the way you saw people.
Not in love, oh no.
You were perfect. And I wish
Yeah.
I told you that more often.
Please, fucking show! Don't
When
tell!
I look back to that night, I just wish we'd held on to it a little longer.
Oh, yeah, this is the most awkward. Yeah, that's the most awkward, like, arm wrap I've ever seen.
it's a trip upstairs.
It might as well be Hoverhand. Might as well. I saw every dramatic dialogue scene in history. I know how people talk.
Wait, Gwen. There is a reason.
Oh. Keanu does hover hands because Keanu is a smart man. Keanu was a very smart man. Why is this like...
Because what?
Do 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 do. This is like the CW piano right here. But it also kind of sounds like that, you know that song that they would put over, like Requiem for a Dream, they'd put over every single fake trailer in the early 2000s? You know, the dun 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 dun. You know, it sounds like that, the piano cover.
With you.
Oh, right, they're talking.
Completely perfect and beautiful.
Oh, this is like... His performance is like white noise in human form. This dialogue definitely sounds like it was written by a 19-year-old. Yeah.
Nah, look here. Quite sexy.
Oh, this is, can I call Hayden? I want to apologize. That was,
Night, Gwen.
I'm gonna say, let's get in Hayden Christensen, as Peter Parker. And let's...
did get to take that trip. Did we, Gwen?
We never got to take that trip, did we, Gwen? You know, this is the problem when you're a teenager. You want to just write the sad and miserable stuff, and then like the happy stuff is just the kind of stuff you're forced to write because you know it has to be in there, but you don't know how to write happy stuff yet because you're not really focusing on that because the sad stuff is not... Oh, opening credit. Oh, I know that preset. I've used it before in Adobe Premiere. Okay.
Come lay me down.
Oh, it looks like I'm censoring his name.
Come
Camille? Oh no, Camille? I'm not. Oh no! And then there's the Norman Osborn retcon that was then unretcon. Oh no. Cummy rummy rummy, cummy rummy, cummy rummy. Oh, I'm gonna actually mute this in case it's copyrighted. Fuck. Okay, well. Da 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 da. Come yummy yum 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 yum. I am a cummy yum 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 yum. Oh look, he's sad. He's sad. Kami yum 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 yum. Hey, Kami. Smart meme moment. See, I have my moments. I have my moments. Kami yummy 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 yum. I am sad now, and alcohol and drug use is the only thing that gets me through the day. Because I am the Spider-Man. Blah, la, 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 la. I am on fire for some reason. MJ was crying come. For I am Spider-Man in the rain. Na-ni-na-na, Green Goblin is like, what the fuck? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. I let Spider bite me. Oh my god, this keeps going. Maybe. Oh no! Oh, he bleed. He did bled. And is this original art or is this taken from somewhere? I assume it's original. He wouldn't be able to. You know, he probably wouldn't be able to get away with it otherwise. But I can't be sure. I know what moments he's recreating here. Which, by the way, I guess they didn't have the budget to recreate these scenes in live action, so they just kind of yada yada it in the... Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Good morning, New York City. We are coming on the air with some breaking news. To report that businessman and former head of Oscorp,
The former head of Oscorp.
Dead in an abandoned
Good morning, New York.
New York. According to the autopsy,
I'm sorry, New York. I've lost my voice due to laryngeal cancer.
Leaving Osborn dead on the scene with blade wounds and several scars.
Oh my god.
The NYPD is working closely with J.
The
Jonah Jameson,
NYPD.
publisher of the Daily Bugle, to hold Spider-Man accountable for his trail
The whole.
of suspected
Oh my
killings.
god.
Following
Did you hear that?
George
How do you say
Stacy,
Spider-Man and
who died
accountable
with
there?
blade wounds and several scars. The NYPD is working closely with J. Jonah Jameson, publisher of the Daily Bugle, to hold Spider-Man accountable for his trail of suspected
Spider-Man accountable.
Following
Yeah,
the deaths
it
of
sounds
George Stacy,
his work.
Gwen Stacy,
A real news reporter. They go through a lot of training to make sure that their pronunciations and their diction is very clear. Again, it just sounds like it's someone like a teenager just going right up to the microphone and putting on their vocal fry, and then that is the that's the sound of a news report. Yeah, right.
Perhaps out of concern that he may be the Wallcrawler's next victim.
Oh my god.
It seems that Jameson may have been right all along.
Would a news report say that? A news report would go like, you know, they would I don't know, it feels like they would use like a little bit more, they would refer to him by his full name for starters, J. Jonah Jameson. Oh man, did they get like real graves for this and put it in a real graveyard? Or did they CG that? I'm trying to tell. I presume they just CG'd it, but especially because they're working really hard to hide the grave names outside of that wide shot. But I love when the news reports conjecture. Did they kill real people for those graves? I hope so. That's how you know you're committed to your art. And oh, hi, Mary Jane. Oh, this woman is so lost. Please direct her.
I had a feeling that you might be here. Your Aunt May called. And Jonah. And Robbie.
What are you doing here?
Oh man, he's got the.
I'm asking you why you're here. What do you want?
Oh, he's got the intermediate actor wobble.
You're worried about me.
Yes.
I'm trying to recall when I've ever seen you worry about anything.
Oh no, he's gonna sway back and forth.
Peter, don't get mad at me for trying to help.
You're not trying to help.
Yes,
I know better
am.
than most. You never cared about
Oh,
me. Never.
Well,
I wonder if these guys came from.
Get to the point.
Did he come
Why are
from
you
a?
here?
because everything's
Sometimes
a
when they
mess,
come from
Peter.
a. Oh my god.
I haven't seen you in weeks. Harry is gone. Nobody wants to go out with me anymore.
What, so you came to bug me about it?
No. I came by to see if you
Oh,
wanted
please
to go
stop
to a
swaying
party or
people.
something.
Oh my god.
Party.
To
Please,
clear your
okay.
mind.
Oh wait, did she just invite him to a party?
Joke.
What?
I knew you couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle what?
Not being the center of attention just for a second.
Okay, shut the fuck
The
up.
life of the party loses her spotlight and doesn't know what to do with herself.
That's not true.
It is true. You're so unaware of yourself, it's not even funny.
You're
You
a.
don't care about people like me and Gwen. She didn't live life like it was a constant game. Maybe if you took a second to think, you could have learned a thing or two from her.
You guys need to do like your warm ups
So
before
leave.
you get on camera.
Hate to ruin your fun.
And also you need to open your mouth and like really form the words with your lips so that you don't mumble. You need to just take a breath, plan your breaths, do your breakdowns in your script and really sit with the text, and stop focusing on what you look like and instead focus on, how you want the other person to feel. That is one of the keys. That's a piece of advice I heard recently, and it really sat with me that good actors, one of the tools that a good actor can use is thinking about how they want to affect the other person, or what they want the other person, as the character to feel, rather than getting so internal that you kind of just lock in.
Take this.
Staging and blocking could also use some work. Oh fuck yeah, good.
It's for Spider-Man.
It's from Spider.
Robbie, he was wondering if you could give it to him.
He's retired.
That seems irrelevant, Peter.
Retired.
Oh,
He can't hurt anyone else.
Oh, you're talking about Spot. I thought you were talking about Robbie, and I was like, wait, why would Robbie being retarded? Retired? Retired? God damn. Why would Robbie being retired
Can you tell him
affect
he's
this?
not responsible for what happened? And I think that you both know that.
And I will say, in this one shot, she does have some pretty good facial acting. The delivery could have some work, but you know, I saw some tears. You know, she was a bit flush in the face. So you continue developing redheaded lady, and I'm sure, you know, you will sprout into a beautiful butterfly. Can we get you to dub over this later? We need your acting chops. Oh well, I can only do so much for this dialogue. Oh. Yeah, if this is different. Yeah, I don't actually know what they're. To be honest, I'm gonna default. Wait, what did that say? He has been diagnosed as terminally ill. Ah, yes, the diagnosis of terminal illness. I remember when my grandmama, she went to the doctor and she went, oh, the test came back, you're terminally ill. Oh, terminally ill with what? Terminally ill. Just like, yeah, that's he has been diagnosed with terminally ill. Oh, hello, cancer child. He has been diagnosed with death. But yeah, I think with the acting, I'm going to put that on direction more than anything because, you know, I get the feeling these guys were probably trying. But you can only do so much, especially when you are, like, newer at acting. Like, self-direction is one of the hardest things you can do. So you really need someone there to just bring the best out of you. And I got a feeling they didn't have the best there because he was also, how shall we say, 19 years old. And therefore probably did not know how to get the best out of his performers. And oh my god, this, it keeps fucking cutting off the tops of their heads. And it's like, I know you want it to look cinematic, but you need to shoot it with cinematic stuff, with your cinematic length. Otherwise, you're gonna look silly.
Harry.
Or if this was a Venom movie, he'd be able to cure the kid's cancer. True!
Harry.
Oh, hi, Harold. Do you have,
What is this?
do you have, juju drugs in your veins?
It doesn't matter. I'm fine.
I am,
You vanished for weeks.
yeah.
Leave me to pay rent on my own, keep everyone worried, and all you can say is I'm fine. Where have you even been?
You know, this movie's 2 hours long. I feel like we could have spent a little bit longer establishing these characters
Harry,
as,
just take a second to listen. It's nothing you have to worry
before
about. Not to worry about.
destroying their lives. I'm just gonna say that. And oh no, he knocked the pill bottle over. They're gonna get ruined on the floor.
You abandoned everyone.
Please, you're one to talk about abandoning people.
It has nothing to do with this. It's about Gwen. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I think the whole reason this is like worthy of being critiqued this way is because it was being hyped up by Gavin, I think, as like something that was gonna show everyone how Spider-Man films are meant to be made, and you know, this is going to show everyone, you know, how you know, it's gonna be better than the MCU Spider-Man and everything.
Everyone was there. May, Liz, Flash, Jonah, everyone. Yeah, here you are, running around, doing whatever you want, hiding.
My father just died. I thought you of all people would be able to understand that.
Sorry,
Look, you weren't the only person who lost something that day. But you can't admit that because you're too selfish to think about anyone else.
Too selfish.
Nothing is ever a problem until it affects you. Harry, I haven't seen you in weeks.
I'm getting whiplash because his facial performance is actually quite good, but
Look, I get that your dad's
his delivery is it's doing things to me. But you know, if you're getting half of it right, you can work on the other half.
I thought we could get past our differences, and I thought we understood each other, but we don't.
You'd really just...
I don't owe you anything. I give you this place to stay. I give you money when you need it.
More than just need to slow down and...
Coward.
I'm not even listening to what they're saying half the time. I'm just like...
Why do you stay here? Why don't you just leave?
Everyone is so... You are right. Everyone is so miserable. And before the opening credits, that was when they were happy. So that was supposed to be happy times before the fall. But they were miserable then too. And then when they tried to be happy, it was cringe.
Pushing people away. See where it takes you.
Kiss. Out of context, this looks like a marital relationship following. You know, you are so right, and I think it would have been a better film if this was the case. You know, we see this marriage between Harry Osborn and Peter Parker fall apart, and he becomes the Green Goblin because his marriage is on the rocks. There, we've got a movie. Give me $100,000. Oh, hi, Ghost Gwen. Oh my God, that camera wobble. That shot would have been much more effective if the camera was still. You know, it would have been this just haunting visual. Spider Ghost. Oh, once you realize that they did not shoot it in this aspect ratio, you just can't. Your eyeballs, it just feels yucky. It just feels very yucky. Oh.
What's wrong?
Let's get some hardcore demented acting going.
Gwen?
Gwen. Where's the tripod? That's a good question. Did they not have it in the budget for a tripod? You see, there's a cool idea for that shot there.
You killed me.
It's just that they kept fucking up the color separation, so it's like... I don't want to hear a single negative thing about Holland for at least a year. You know, you are so right. That black and white, that needs to... They need to raise the contrast on the black and white shots.
You could have learned a thing.
It's a little bit flat.
She just died.
Yo, stock woman scream, SFX, yeah!
Another life.
Oh, this is...
Because of you. Death follows you like a shadow.
Death follows you like a...
And my soul from out that shadow.
Did they get Mike Tyson to play the Green Goblin?
On the floor shall be lifted.
And also, did you see his mouth moving like it was flappy?
You will never.
They just got like a rubber Green Goblin mask and...
No matter what you do, everyone you love
Oh!
will wind up.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But look at that sweat. And also, oh my God, the framing. Oh, I want to grab the camera right off of. Rate his pec swole. Don't insult Mike Tyson like that. Oh man, the color grading, not only is it too dark, but you know, I think people have pointed out they've just basically turned down the exposure, but it's also just the contrast is fucked. Or is it the white balance? Or it's the point is the shadows should look darker than they appear here. There's just something is off. Why is this only in my right ear? What the fuck? What is this? Don't do it, Peter. It's probably malware. Oh God, no! You're scaring me. There. They can't copyright me now. I'm muting and unmuting it. Wait. Oh my God, are they happy? Oh, yes. Oh, he's going for the Oscar. He's going for the Oscar. Oh. Going for the Oscar. By the way, this sequence goes on for 3 minutes. It's going to be a lot of muting and unmuting, isn't it? Dear Peter, I put a bit minor program in this. Okay. So, you see, you know these scenes they're showing here? I would have liked more of this at the beginning of the film so that we could have established this, and then this could have been more impactful. And, oh, he's going for the Oscar again! He's going for the Oscar! Oh, look at those attempts at Tears Fall and Go! Yeah! And, okay, that's probably something stupid I'd do as a teenager. Probably. I do wonder if they just got the actors to just improvise, and that's why they're able to more accurately communicate the emotions of happy or something. There's nothing more cringe than a director filming an actor. You know, you're not wrong. Though, then again, some of the... actually, I'm just looking at some of these smiles. It's not quite as, it's going by too fast for me to judge the acting. It's, and also, I'm very focused on not getting my ass handed to me by the fucking copyright bots, you know? So, oh my God, there's so much kissing! Oh my God, we get it! We get it! This would have been more impactful if we had seen this earlier. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Okay. Now that Meme has finished his panic attack, we can continue the film. Instead of giving us one scene of being happy while foreshadowing events to come, then showing her death through art, they could have just had some scenes of them being happy. Then do... And yeah, I completely agree, Sheep. I completely agree. Man, this does come off as, you know, like, I am a teenager. I know, I think I know Spider-Man. I don't like how the movies are doing Spider-Man. So I'm gonna do, like, a bunch of scenes that are Spider-Man, but they're really sad because I'm a teenager and all I think about is sad things, and I need to prove this has I need to prove it energy, you know? Do you know what I mean? Where it's where when you're a teenager, you're entering that phase where you want to prove that you can do serious stuff, that you can do you know, serious storytelling and all that. And wow, he's got a spare costume. I guess that makes sense. But you know, you've not been through enough life experience to quite, you know, get the subtleties there or know where they should fit into a story or how to redraft properly. So yeah, like, if you know, as people have pointed out, I wouldn't. Oh, please don't. Not another song. Please, not another song. The second I hear a vocal, I'm gonna You see, I would just mute it, but I wouldn't know when to unmute it, is the problem. You see, with the opening credits, it was easier. Yes, this is very Life is Strange-esque. So, okay. So we've got... Also, did they would not have been able to pay for filming privileges. So did they just take a day trip to New York, assuming they don't live in New York already, and just kind of film Harry's actor looking sad the whole time? And is he wearing a shirt under that coat as well? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Okay. Man, this copyright maneuver, I'm not sure if it's working. Well, I guess if the stream hasn't been taken down yet, oh my god, this is doing things to my brain doing this. Enter with a metro. I guess that sign's probably there. I don't know why I'm nitpicking. I think my brain is scrambling from having to do this. Oh, maneuver right here. I think I'm improving the film though by doing this. I think we can all agree that this is an improvement. Oh no, this is an improvement on what is probably. Why is Harry wearing eyeshadow? Look, he's very sad. He's very sad. Is this art? Oh my. Couldn't you just change the pitch and increase the speed? I don't have those options. I'm literally playing inside OBS. And now, how can we... And it's the only way... Make it dubstep meme. There we go. There we go. You've made 2 accidental rave. That's just what we do here. That's just what we do here. But they went to New York to film this, assuming they don't live in New York. So, that's a thing. That's a something. That's a... Oh! I bet they were proud of that shot. And, not a bad... although the CGI on that... Oh, that is baby's first After Effects rain right there. Although Mask not looking too bad there, even if it is. It's like the
You're down, Goblin! This is about her. It's about you and me, right? It's between you and me. It always has been. Nobody has to get hurt.
Yeah, it looks like a video game. I'm not gonna rag on that too much. It's more just, those other web swinging sequences look better is the main thing there.
Oh, that was too close.
Oh, I'm gonna nitpick the hand acting there.
Man? Okay?
Garden hose, too expensive. Okay, so I'm noticing an issue with the mask on the suit. I don't think... Did they have a cap inside that? Because usually, because I know with the Tobey Maguire suit at least, they had like a full-on plastic shell or something inside the mask to give it its shape. I'm just wondering if they did that with this or not, or if they did it. It looks like that it might be. It's just they might not have done a good job at... Oh, hi, Gobby.
What you did.
Oh, please stop showing that mask, please. Oh, please. Oh man, this is action or something. Oh wow, this is oh god, this is so close. Oh, but he does the leapy leap. Okay, and he just did oh wait, is he? I can't tell what he is. Is that coming from his palm or his finger? If it's coming from his palm, I can blame. If it comes from his finger, I will go. Okay, I guess. His head does look too big. You know. Yeah, less cuts, more. Again, shooting an action sequence is oh, that's not good fire. Shooting an action scene is a tricky thing, and yeah, a goblin does have finger guns. So I hope that those are just the finger guns. They didn't just like do Iron Man palm beams.
Look at you.
Look at you.
All grown up, but you never realized. Never saw the big.
Oh my god. Feedback filmmakers, you could have just done a prosthetic Green Goblin face, put a cap over that, and claim that. Oh my. Why did you make it a rubber mask? Why couldn't you have done prosthetics? Also, is the movie almost over? We're not even halfway through. This movie's 2 hours long. We're only 43 minutes in. I will allow the chat to mourn now.
There is an upside. At least your dear little Gwen is with her father now.
What is the plot exactly? Peter Parker is sad that Gwen died, and Harry is drugs, I think?
That was all you.
I'm just... No, that's not true, meme. That's impossible. This is literally the ending of the movie villain monologue. What the fuck? Well, you see, these events have already transpired, and we are getting them in flashback or something. I feel like he thought he was being avant-garde by presenting this in this way and, like, doing the non-linear thing, but honestly... If we had the build-up towards the tragedy and we were allowed to feel for the characters more rather than just being expected to ahead of time, that would have worked. Why did they show this at... Well, you see, they wanted flashy opening credits or some... Oh, he's gonna do the thing where he goes out the window, or and it's like the burglar who got away or something. I don't know. All I know is that... Oh my god... Yeah, that's how he gives them the mark of Cain. I'm gonna leave this on while I sleep night meme, you know? Fair enough. Night Bouncy Ball Studios. Yeah, Harry did have a heroin. That's what I think they're doing, is they're doing Harry's heroin arc. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Puss, finish the joke. Oh my god. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Spider come, radioactive spider comes, spider come, spider come, spider come, Spider-Man. Wow. Oh, he's got the determination in his balls now, and he's gonna do his big swing. Look at him go! He's gonna do his big swings. Do his big swings. Oh, he's gonna splat on the ocean. because if you hit water from that height, it's like concrete. Are we past the scene where he black pills a dying child, or is this? No. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We've. That's No, Mary Jane, you're better than this. That'll kill you.
Hey there, Blondie. Hey there, superstar. How'd your audition go?
Oh, not the
They've got
piano
no
again,
idea
please.
who they're missing out on.
No, they really don't.
What is Peter doing in the back?
Hey, look, I know that you were thinking about London.
Hey,
Are you still planning on studying abroad?
did Mary Jane have that tiara in the comics, or?
I don't know.
I thought it was only Gwen that had the headband. I might be just making that up in my head,
Not
though.
before I get a chance to see you on the big screen.
Does MJ have an OnlyFans in this version?
You've got
I don't know.
I
I don't even know if it's appropriate to ask that question given their ages, but you know, I don't know. Don't know how old these actors are. I feel scared asking that question. The narration hasn't told me what the characters are feeling. How am I supposed to feel, meme?
You just have to wait
I don't
for
know.
one more yes. You are gonna be up there, and when you do, I'm gonna be in the front row.
Here's a fun tip for actors: don't slip into the
And I'll see you in London.
into the vocal
I guess I
fry
will.
if you can help it. Do your warm-ups to open up the throat, to just open up your resonance, and it will sound more like you give a shit. And it's great. It's great.
You know, last I checked, party's actually inside.
Flash.
Oh, I'm going back. I'm going back. What was that?
And I'll see you in London.
Oh yeah, she was going to London before she died. Was that MJ? I want to see this for myself. I need to see. Let's pay attention to his mouth when we cut. Pay attention to his mouth. To his mouth.
Last I checked, party's actually inside.
Flash.
Oh my God, they did. They fucked up. They fucked up. Also, Flash is blonde. Fake Spider-Man fans.
Yeah, well, a lot's changed since then.
I can leave you alone if you want. I didn't mean.
What did they fuck up? I'm going back again. If you couldn't see it, look at his mouth. It's like they cut on a take where he was just finishing his line, but they didn't use the audio from the line. So it's like he had just finished his line, but he'd already finished his line off screen. So his mouth is just shutting as the camera cuts. Did you see that? See that?
Thought you quit smoking.
Yeah, well, a lot's changed since then.
Also, again, they went through such effort to get like comic accurate outfits for Gwen and Peter, and they got this guy to play Flash Thompson without dyeing his hair blonde? What the fuck is this?
It's fine.
End blonde racism. This isn't the CW. I expect better from you, show. I mean, movie. I mean,
Is everything okay?
Also, this guy's Flash Thompson? No. This isn't Flash Thompson.
Everything's fine.
MJ, come on, don't act like I haven't seen that look before.
Oh.
Look.
He looks 30 years old.
If I remember correctly, it usually had something to do with Peter. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but
He looks
I was
like
always a little bit jealous of him.
what's his name from Community,
somehow
who's
getting
like
looks from
hanging out with all the young people, but really he's 40 years old. You know, that guy. I forget his name.
I know you two are close now.
Yeah. You kind of went off on me today.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I doubt he meant anything he said.
I doubt he meant that. What? Puny Parker?
You know,
Oh, he rubbed his nose really
I
aggressively
used to
there.
hate him. I think he
Jeff,
hated me
yeah,
too.
Jeff from Community. This
Back in
guy
high
gives me
school.
Jeff from Community vibes. Only this
Even
guy
after everything I did to him,
isn't
you
good.
know, all the pranks, the humiliation, whatever.
Oh, Flash, you wouldn't say that.
He was still a friend to me when I needed him to be.
Oh my.
Never forget the first time he actually stood up for himself.
Oh my.
It was early sophomore
Oh.
year, and for a guy his size,
This guy
he
looks
could
like
throw a
he
solid
should be
punch.
playing Harry. You're not wrong. You're not
I
wrong at
guess
all.
after that, I sort of gained some respect for him.
You know, just give this
Something
guy a
like
buzz cut. He'll be Harry. There we go. Comic accurate Harry.
Peter helped me out during a difficult time in life.
He looks like a guy
I
Flash
didn't
would
exactly have a
play.
picture-perfect home life.
Well, this is the problem with casting
My
for your
dad wasn't around
Spider-Man
much.
fan film, right?
He was around.
You've got all the guys that like Spider-Man are like nerds,
Anyways,
and all the
things
drama
like that.
kids at school are like nerds.
Peter and his aunt helped me out a lot. Probably more than they should have.
So where are you
One
gonna
of them
find the
stayed with them for a
jocks?
few
You know?
weeks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I didn't really want people to know.
Yeah.
Drama kids were subhuman. Hey, hey,
Look,
hey,
Gwen's
hey.
death hit everyone hard.
I will
and
have
I'm
you
sure
know.
it hit Peter the hardest, and
I'm, you know, maybe they should have cast you as
look,
well.
MJ,
Maybe.
we're not best friends, and I'm not gonna pretend like we are. And I don't know what Peter's going through or what you're.
I don't know what Peter's going through or what. I played football, by the way,
You can't do it alone.
with the tossing and the tackling and the oh my injuries! Oh,
He always does.
Jocks are just sport nerds. You know, you're not wrong.
Thank you. So,
Meme doing
Liz.
Simpsons. You know, if this film isn't gonna come to work, I sure the fuck am.
Fan right now.
Oh, did he say
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Right with her.
isn't your going away party in a couple weeks?
Sure is, and I hope to see you there.
Wait, this
With
so this
Harry
is
and
just
Peter.
another Flash Thompson, by the way, of Jerry Lewis.
No promises.
Is this so? Is this just another fucking party here?
I haven't seen Harry
I
in
guess
weeks.
Flash Thompson would just throw a billion parties. That's not out of the ordinary. It's just.
I don't even
I don't-
know if he's in the city.
Is that a tattoo,
Yeah,
Mary
no.
Jane?
No, what?
What is that
Osborne's
tattoo?
back in town.
This film does need a
Putting myself over there
TLDR.
this week.
A TLDR.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you see him, tell him I'd like to see him at the party.
Flash.
You know why this guy was cast as Flash
It was
Thompson?
good seeing you.
Because he's a little bit taller than his female
Good seeing you too,
co-stars.
Jeff.
And that was all they cared about. God, he looks like such a wiener. Also, he's got a hairy chest, by the looks of it. Why is this camera shaking so much? Because the cameraman had epilepsy, clearly. I thought it just said Derman for a second.
Gains his strength,
Heads
puts
up.
himself down, and he lifts until he's free from the rubble.
Here comes.
With a flip of a kick and a little bit of webbing.
Why do these products exist in universe if Spider-Man's like considered morally ambiguous at best and a downright criminal at worst?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
I hope I'm not interrupting. Did you see the web in like that too? Ooh, that is clearly just a rope. Shouldn't that kid be bald? Hey man, he was just diagnosed with terminal illness. We just don't know. Wait, there's a cartoon?
Nice to meet you.
I have
I'm
so
Spider-Man.
many questions. I mean, there are X-Men comics in Logan. Yeah, but that was in like That was when the X-Men had fallen into legend. That was after the mutants had... You know, maybe we should be questioning that plot point in Logan as well. I don't know.
We didn't think the Daily Bugle would get you the letter.
I'm friends with one of their photographers.
Well, I mean, we can't thank you enough. I'm gonna get some coffee. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm okay.
If he needs anything, just call for me, okay?
Spider come, a radioactive spider spunk. Also, the lighting. I don't know if it's the lighting or just the exposure, but this is... I feel like Peter's head is way too dark. But then again, we know it's not, because we know what they said in their DMs. This is trash. You are so right. The costume looks neat from certain angles, though. And then other angles, what is going on at the neck? Mysterio! New hero. The only joy this soundtrack is bringing me is when... oh my god, that costume.
You collected all of this?
Again, like the initial promotional photo, I feel like was the most generous lighting and camera work imaginable.
How did you get all of these?
I collect everything about you. Look.
Oh yeah, they're all made up. I guess the thing we're more talking about is just the idea of making this merchandise. Like it's like making like creating toys for kids out of someone who may potentially be considered a criminal is dubious.
I made this special web fluid. I would put it into these cartridges. And when it's ready, you pull down on this trigger and it shoots a web. Here, you try.
I feel like they fucked up there.
Yourself?
Sure did.
No, you need to explain how it's very pressure sensitive and also he doesn't. Yes, it was because that 90s Spider-Man cartoon adapted the same story as this.
Look at all this. I think this one is my favorite.
Which web should I use?
Actually, not that one. I can't choose.
My spider sense. Can we get that guy to voice Spider-Man in these scenes?
Worn that before.
You haven't?
Nope.
Like not the guy who voiced the doll, but the doll itself.
This one I got at the store. I like this a lot because you look like a ninja when you web those stuff and stuff. This one I got at the game store.
Oh man, they're wasting the scene. I've just realized it could be really cool to have Spider-Man reacting to Spider-Man merchandising, and they're wasting it. They're wasting it on this movie. They're wasting it. They're wasting it. Oh no.
Captain America? Or Thor?
Oh, they exist in this universe.
What do you mean?
Why me?
They're wasting it.
Oh, they're cool and all.
Why me? It's I think the 90s cartoon explained it as it's a very specific pressure that comes when you make that gesture that you wouldn't get when just making a fist.
It was a project for school.
And I guess you would train your muscle memory to yeah. There are ways. I think there are ways of making it make sense if you think long and hard about it. They just used the Earth's Mightiest Hero tune. Oh, okay. Muscle memory.
Why don't you show me how this game works?
Okay.
I think this is a real video game. Wait, when is that copyright?
So, how old are you anyway?
Meme, did you know England is your city? Who said this and why are they allowed to live?
Nice. Same month as me.
Really?
Yep. These days, I tend to forget it.
What the? I feel like I've seen this somewhere.
This is me, huh?
Yeah, this is so you can jump. This is so you can move. This is so you can swing. And this
Imagine
is so
making
you can
Osama bin Laden the video game and selling it to children.
Here, you try.
Oh, I know this. This was like one of those plug-in and play things from like the mid 2000s that they would just sell a dime a dozen in the toy store, and it was like it would just be games like this. I think I had this. I had this when I was a kid. I had this. It was shit. I had this. I thought it would be more.
What happened to the girl on the boat?
I had this when I was a kid. Also, Marfell Entertainment. Yeah, that was whatever. And I think sometimes some version. Oh, that rain is so bad. That rain is so bad. Why is that rain so bad? It feels like it shouldn't be that bad, but it is. Something about that rain. Is that real rain? It might be real rain, or it might just be an overlay. It feels like it's an overlay, but there's also like some real rain in there. So I guess maybe they added more rain in post, and that's why it looks fake. Is that why? Is that what happened here?
Sending him off to boarding school. He just doesn't have the spirit of an Osborn. No son of mine flunks out of high school. Crying again? Where's that going to get you in life? You're more powerful than most people on this planet, and you're wasting everything you have. You are not.
Way go, Bragg. Did the brain end behind? Okay.
Strong, son.
Oh, the rain's definitely fake in that shot, and they've. I question whether they even filmed on a cloudy day or not. I guess that's one of those things you can't plan too hard for, but. Ooh, I think I see sunlight. Or is that the light behind the?
Quit being a coward. You embarrassed me again, Harry. You need to man up and fix this. Sending him off to
Yeah, Harry.
He just doesn't have the spirit of an Osborn. No son of mine.
This is the most half-hearted Norman Osborn I've ever heard.
You're more powerful than most people on this planet, and you're wasting.
You are more powerful than most people on this planet.
You are not an Osborn.
You're not an Osborn. I miss when the Constitution only said you do and so do I. Everything was so much simpler back in 2010. And now Mary Jane is in the wet t-shirt. Wait a minute. She's already wet when she was in the car. Like, she wouldn't be that wet just getting out of the car, right? Am I going crazy? Oh, man. Phrasing. I knew what I was saying. Those clouds. Please tell me those aren't CGI clouds. I mean, they could be regular clouds, but it was hard to tell, honestly. I don't know. I'm just seeing fake shit around all the corners right now, man. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts. I'm losing it.
Tim.
Oh, I so recognize that background screen. This film makes you question everything. Yeah, it's like when you watch the prequels and you just start seeing everything as CGI.
It's my fault.
Oh.
That girl.
Wait, what?
She's gone.
Okay. Spidey.
A lot of people are now.
Oh,
and
Spidey.
I can't do anything about it.
Ah, shit. Each nay on the dead snake.
I can't do this.
Okay.
Look, I'm not the hero that you think I am.
Okay, no, stop.
And this, all of this, it's not me.
Okay, Peter, go on the roof for 5 seconds. Deep breathe.
Videos. The Beagle's making up stories like they always do.
It's not the same. There's more to it that you wouldn't understand.
What about these stories?
Please
stop.
stop.
The whole Sinister Six by herself. Or you stopped the whole Brooklyn.
This kid is dying of terminal illness, Spider-Man.
They're just that, stories. Written by people that I've never even met before.
Terminally ill child, Spider-Man!
I'm not.
I don't understand.
I know, you're just a kid.
Terminally ill! Da-na-na-na-na-na.
I think I might be able to help you understand it
Oh no!
a little better.
Oh no, don't!
Sit down.
I'm scared. And here were the crime scene photos of my girlfriend's murder.
5 years ago.
What the fuck?
It could have happened to anyone.
What is happening?
Not special. A spider was trapped in a beam of radiation.
Oh, I see.
It only had a minute left to live.
I hope we got some arachnophobes in the audience.
Wrong time. It could have been different. If I'd been there a second later, if it died just a second earlier. I didn't ask for any of this to happen.
I didn't ask for this.
But I took the cards I was dealt and made a choice. I was only looking out for number one. Myself.
Slender Man, Slender Man.
Spider-Man and exploited it for money. For fame. I had one.
Well, that does look like the 60s Spider-Man outfit, so I'll give him that. That's, Also, they really couldn't afford an audience. They've got stock footage of audience, right? And then they've just got, they rented a stage, probably. And then they just filmed him there, and they've just kind of interlaced it.
But choices come with consequences. Down to one moment. It always does. It could have been different.
I never asked for this. Yeah, Spider-Man's web wings are funny because I think they dropped them because the artists were sick of drawing them because they kept forgetting to draw them in every panel, so eventually they just kind of disappeared. They come back occasionally though.
I lost someone I cared about.
Oh right. Oh wait, that was Uncle Ben.
Because I
Shit.
was too selfish to think about anyone else. Because I didn't understand what these powers meant. What they were supposed to be.
I feel like Snyder would watch this and be like, bro, chill out.
Those moments. They put us on a path for better.
Are you trauma dumping on this terminally ill 10-year-old?
I wanted revenge.
I feel like there is a way to teach this lesson while still giving the kid hope, you know? Like, you know, oh yeah, like it could have happened to me at any time. And I learned a valuable lesson, you know, about being responsible with stuff. And wow, they really wanted to go through the whole Spider-Man pantheon with this, didn't they? You. Oh man, I just yawned.
Then you know you did.
What the hell do you have to do with it? What do you have to gain?
Oh, Raimi, this is not.
Nothing to gain. You've got plenty to lose.
Oh, good for you, Spider-Man. Good for you.
Benjamin Franklin Parker. That's the name of the man you murdered tonight. You're gonna pay.
Oh my God!
Criminal that I ignored.
It's my uncle.
Right in front of me. If I just stood in the way or stuck my foot out,
Oh my.
it could have been different.
So you're gonna
changing the past. I had to live with what I did.
Yeah, you're gonna at least tell him to.
Goblin took me back to that same warehouse. And
Oh no! Don't trauma it up about Gwen. Come on, man.
There isn't a day that goes by where I'm not reminded of it. And it all started with this costume.
Actually, that other costume was different.
It was the greatest mistake of my life.
Oh no! Don't!
Now everyone
Oh,
else
Peter, you could have salvaged this. You could have turned this around. You could have turned this around.
Others suffered because of it.
Yeah, the audio balancing is shit. Like, it's not the worst I've heard, but it's not good. You could have... Again, I don't have a problem with him talking about his origin and, you know, the mistakes he made. But, you know, you're talking to a terminally ill child. I feel like you need to turn it around into, like, you know, it's our mistakes that define us, or, you know, it's the choice that, you know, we must learn, you know, things that are gonna push that kid to I don't know, not be terminally ill, or at least to not be more terminally ill. And did he just storm out? Is this what happened? Did he just storm out? Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Just wait until he tells the dead parent. Oh, don't worry. I think that's happened. I don't think that's happened yet, if we're going by comic book continuity, because that was after Harry died. Also, are they gonna fuck? I mean, I know they look miserable, but I can't tell. Everyone looks miserable in this fucking film. I'm convinced that kid lied about his... Well, he was diagnosed explicitly with terminal illness, so, you know, that does sound like a thing a kid would make up, right? I am fascinated by the lights in that window, the way they're reflecting in those oval shapes. I thought they were spelling something at first.
I just want to understand.
All the ovals, how they flicker.
You shouldn't have stopped me.
For what?
Sex could only help this film. I mean, do you want to see this skinny dude's undulating buttocks right in your face?
Harry, you have to talk to me. I can't help you if you
Help
don't.
me. Why do you care so much? It's not worth it.
He has no butt. I am way more invested in the fucking...
I know you're still taking the pills.
MJ looks like a random prostitute.
Why do you keep hurting yourself?
Well, you know, she came from the party.
You have to tell me what's going on.
Just stop.
No.
Oh no, they... What the... No, no.
You wanna know why I was at that cemetery? Because I had nowhere else to go.
I need to get a newspaper out, just squat them down.
You know Pete was gonna propose to her?
had a ring and everything. I was there with him when he got it. Helped as much as I could.
Why is everyone so miserable? I mean, I guess Gwen died, but they were miserable before Gwen died, really, so... Look, I will say that the mixture of the lighting, and the rain make this probably the best looking scene in the film. Because it is really easy to get interesting lighting in a car that's wet and covered in lights. So...
Maybe if I had stayed, things would have been different, but I ran. And now I'm stuck with these. They're all I have left. And I know that they're destroying me. Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Harry.
What am I supposed to do?
Harry, please. I know what it's like to feel lost and alone. Harry, I've lived my whole life trying to be someone else.
Oh no, not the music!
Trying to be the girl that everyone knew.
No,
You don't think I came back from this party sobbing? You don't think I went to sleep every night the same scared girl I've always been?
This isn't Mary Jane.
You're convinced that you're the only one hiding. But I'm
I feel like this is so unearned. I don't know who these people are.
There's more to me than people know. But it doesn't matter. Because I have you.
God damn it, don't fuck, please! Please!
And we had Gwen.
I
don't know if you'll remember this. It feels so distant. It was a night in the summer. 4th of July weekend.
Is that a CGI lamppost building? They were actually in New York, so I feel like they didn't need to do that.
Watch the fireworks go off. But it was raining so hard we didn't know if they ever would.
Oh, Dreamweaver.
Everyone had their own umbrellas, except for Peter and Gwen.
Peter
They were
and
under
Gwen.
just one. And it was a small umbrella, too.
It was a small umbrella too. I have a small umbrella inside of you.
One of the first times just the 4 of us were all together.
I'm the penguin.
Eventually, we all wanted to leave. Except for you.
Flashbacks within flashbacks? That's like 16 walls. You're so right.
And sure enough, the sky lit up with fireworks. And the night wasn't the same after that. Everyone became just a little brighter.
There you go, Rat-a-rat.
We all got just a little bit closer.
I hope that was everything you wanted and more.
Made it one of the most memorable nights of our lives.
You know, you could be playing Armored Core 6 instead. I don't have Armored Core 6, so...
So how'd it go?
I look, your son's now more terminally ill. I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened?
Look, whoever he thinks I am, I'm not. You've seen the headlines.
figure it out.
The Daily Bugle?
You could be playing Gollum instead. So true. Peter gave that boy super cancer.
Look up to someone who isn't half the hero that
What
he
did
thinks
you
they
say
are.
to him?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Spider-Man.
told him
Shut
what
the
he needed
fuck
to hear.
up.
He's better off.
How about you fucking blow me, Spider-Man?
I don't know.
That little boy has looked up to you his entire life. He has watched you save thousands of people.
Can you speak up a little?
He's read every Bugle slander, and it didn't matter because you were his hero.
Yes, I agree with this woman.
That's what he thinks. So, it doesn't matter what you think about yourself. Because he deserves somebody to believe in. He doesn't have anything else.
You don't have to care, Swole. We can agree without caring.
Give him something to believe in.
Much in the same way that you can agree with proven principles of physics, but you don't necessarily need to care about them. We can agree on facts, even if we don't care about the facts on an emotional level. I missed the part where that's my problem. But I care about physics, and that's why you're based, Swole. And that's why you're based.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. How's the cancer going? You still terminally ill?
After I told you about what happened, I wasn't thinking straight.
You still got cancer, bud?
Sorry.
Maybe some super AIDS as well?
So, you wanted to show me the scrapbook?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's,
Hey, buddy, I banged your mom. Now you will have a brother who will replace you when you're gone.
Are you ready?
Well, here's from the first time you fought Voltron on the water tank.
I thought he said Voltron for a second.
And the first time you fought Sandman at Midtown High, you had to flip him over instead of
Fuck,
punch
how
him.
did Peter get hired by the Daily Bugle with those fucking photos?
Oh, and here's when you first fought Electro.
Actually, no.
Right, with the rubber gloves.
And Doc Ock, and Rhino, and Lizard, and Scorpion, and Mysterio. Oh, here's when you had to lift that building up to save all those people.
No, that wouldn't have been in the newspaper.
And you saved the bridge from the Rhino, and when you stopped.
He was trying to get medication for his dying aunt. Why was he snapping photos of himself under a building? How would he have put the fucking camera down? What? 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 No! This is Spider-Man. Twitter made this film. You can't just put an iconic image and claim it's an in-universe photograph! No! The breaking of the meme. Goddamn right. Pling plong. He did it for the gram. He did it for the gram. And like, more specifically, he was trapped under rubble. Peter Parker, who is Spider-Man, by the way, would not have been able to set up the camera to get that shot. Even if we ignore the Aunt May thing, maybe he was thinking 2 steps ahead. That's the best faith interpretation that you can get, is that, you know, he's getting the meds for her now or something, but he also needs to pay rent so he can continue helping her out. So he's kind of doing it second naturally. The point is, even if we go with that interpretation, there's no way he could fucking put the camera down while he's trapped under rubble! God damn it! God damn it! Shut the fuck up! All of you shut the fuck up! All of you! Shut the fuck up! Maybe Mr. Ditch. That was his rent money. What would be your drug of choice after this meme? Ice cream. Lots of it. Oh, all right. He's terminally ill. His professional diagnosis of terminal illness. Okay, Spider-Man, there's about 4 pillows there. You know what to do, buddy.
I'm a call away.
Wait, Spider-Man?
Yeah, Tim?
Well, I was just wondering if you could do one last thing for me.
Anything. What is it?
Would you tell me who you really are?
I've never shown anyone my true face before.
I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. I would need to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
People I love get hurt. Can I trust you?
I mean, probably not. He's just a kid, but, you know, he's probably not going to last very long, so I guess it's a more minimal risk. Oh, I thought you'd be black. Who told you
You're
this?
the photographer on all the Daily Bugle newspapers.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. This mask. It means something to a lot of people.
Wait, did he recognize him? Did he? I was too busy making the racist joke. What did he recognize him?
Do you have to go?
Wait, but isn't he just some random kid?
I'm scared.
Isn't he just some random kid? I don't think they set up that he was. Like if it was a friend of the family or like, you know, a friend of a friend, maybe, but I don't remember them setting that up. This is just some random kid. And Peter Parker is just the name in the, you know, pictures by Peter Parker. That's just like under the photo, isn't it? That's the byline. They never show Peter Parker's face in the fucking newspaper.
Remember when you fought Sandman and Rhino on the Daily Bugle building?
Oh, shut up.
Bigger than that, too.
You're Peter Parker, the photographer. How do you know? Oh, I guess. Do they have phones? They do have. Maybe he's like autistic and he like needs to know everything about Spider-Man. And so he Googled who Peter Parker was and found Peter Parker. And somehow he memorized Peter Parker's face so perfectly from his Google search that he was able to immediately recognize him as Spider-Man.
Good night, Tim.
Found him on Facebook, exactly.
Wait, Peter? Will Spider-Man be back?
Nah. Hey, Peter, that web doesn't dissolve for like a couple of hours, right? What happens if you just like web his face right now? I'm sure it will be a very peaceful way to go.
In the neighborhood.
Oh, shut up. Guys, there's 30 minutes left in this film, and I don't know why that is the case, but there are 30 minutes left, and I don't know how that is the case. No. Where's the?
I wish we could have taken that.
Where's the D? You're meant to go the D to indicate the kid died.
Hold you.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Just for a second. And I wish I would have proposed. God, why didn't I propose? I'm sorry for failing. I'm sorry for not saving you. I was supposed to protect you.
Gwendolyn Stacy, born on a Wednesday, strangled on Thursday,
and
fucked by Norman on Friday, buried on a Saturday.
He didn't have a lot of time. Gwen, after you died, I was ready to quit. Forever. And I've always been ready to hang up the costume, but it was different this time.
Oh, dream weaver.
It was selfish.
No, that was Gwendolyn Stacy's tombstone. Gwendolyn Stacy, born on a Wednesday.
You would have liked him. He was a good kid.
Caillou.
I'm not ready to love again.
Never thought I would love again. Never knew that my there's his dead mom. Never knew that my heart would mend.
I think I'm ready to try. It's what you would have wanted. It's what Ben and your father would have wanted too. This is bigger than me. And I will always be Spider-Man.
How are there? I'm looking at the time code again.
I want to. But because I have
There's
to.
27 minutes left.
Because out there are people just like
27
and they
minutes.
need to believe in good. I don't think I'll ever get over you. Or your death.
He's secretly mourning Goblin, not Gwen. I fucking believe it.
I don't want you to think this tape is me trying to forget you either.
Oh my god, shut up.
I'll never forget you. Goodbye. It's more of a tape. So here I am. Just checking in to say hi. And I miss you.
Bum, 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 meow, 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 meow. Because there's like, because he had a computer with USB, but now he's using, I guess maybe he's one of those hipster kids that only likes the analog mediums. You know them, the ones that like their Polaroids and their VHS tapes and, oh, hi, MJ. Did you just get done fucking, Harry? Also, you look,
How much did you?
what did they do to you, Mary Jane? Just in that one shot, you looked fucking 45.
Just the end.
I mean, you look better now, but in that one, oh my God, did you just?
Hey, Pete. Harry. Get you guys anything? Water or coffee?
I think we're okay. Listen.
It's 2002. Did they have USB back in 2002? Someone figure this out. I want to know if they had USB back in 2002. At least enough USB to store all those fucking videos on. Because if they didn't have USB drives back in 2002 that could store those fucking video drives. But were the USB drives big enough to store all that video on? That's the question.
You better be worth all this.
That's the question we must ask. Did they have USB drives back in 2002 that could have stored all those fucking videos back in the fucking beginning of the film? Do we know this back in 2002 that they had USBs big enough to store all the videos? God damn it.
I want to make him proud more than anything.
Wait, what? Gwen's tombstone was, the kids was, what?
There I was.
What? What? Oh, it said born in 2002. That's better.
Yeah,
that's better. Oh, that means I'm older than these kids. What is going on with my life?
And I met you. This guy who didn't even have to dream because he already had it all. But that's besides the point. Point is, you're my best friend. You've always been there for me.
Oh my God, go back to being sad. Your sincerity is making me want to die. In the sense that you have not been directed in your sincerity.
Listen, that you asked Gwen out for the first time.
Oh my God, they all speak in these very dulcet tones. They're very serious actors, you see. So this is how everyone speaks. No one ever talks like a human being anymore. Everyone has to just speak in these very hushed, almost whispered tones. Just so you know that they're being really serious right now.
She said she'd only date me if I got her the plush toy from the carnival.
Remember, you were trying at it for at least half an hour.
It couldn't have been that long.
Do-no, 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 do-no.
Pushing people away would fix things. Put an end to the process. I said a lot of things that I didn't mean.
I don't care, Peter.
We need each other.
Peter Parker, I don't care, man. I just don't care.
Isn't living.
I don't think anyone really cares, really.
What would this mean?
Peter Parker.
You two are my best friends.
Peter Parker, I'm going to destroy you, Peter Parker. You are going to regret from now on. There's no more meme repository. You can call me the Meme Goblin.
Well, now that this is over, Pete.
Oh, please let it be over.
Flash's going away party.
I totally forgot about that.
6:30 tomorrow night.
There's 21 minutes. Please tell me half of that is credits at least.
I have to go take care of something at Oscorp. You need a ride home?
No, you go ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
Don't worry, Jackson. That's their fault for not filming this in the right aspect ratio and putting the black bars over afterwards.
I'm sorry about your dad.
I'm going to destroy you, Spider-Man, for making me sit through your shitty fucking film. I will begin by sending you anthrax in the mail, and I will work up from there. She's not wearing a bra.
You all right, Tiger?
Is that the first time he's been called Tiger in this film? I feel like
Cemetery.
it's probably not the first time, but like
No.
because I've been talking
It was
over
a
it,
wake-up
but you know.
And I needed it.
No, but I shouldn't have said it.
It's all right. Peter's wearing a
must
bra.
know.
Good. I'm going to strangle you with your own brassiere, Spider-Man. When you least expect it, I'm going to sneak into your house and smother you with your own underpants.
Hey. We all lost something. Not just me. And not just Harry. All of us. But I think we gained something too.
Oh, is this loss? No, this is gain.
It's funny how life works out like that. Now get some sleep.
I'll try.
Oh, spider come, radioactive spider come. She will fill up Mary's womb, and she will live in a fucking tomb. Look out, here comes this spider come.
Peter. Say hello for me. And tell Gwen.
In the chill of night, at the scene of a fuck, he will get himself cucked by Norman's cock. Thank God you get your therapy for free, meme. 2015. Is he marking the boxes? 2015 adult cry. What are these writings? Is he marking it by year? I wonder. Is this how it works? Does he mark all his possessions by year? Is that how it works? I don't know. Isa, good, yes. What are you wearing?
Hey, you guys know if Parker's gonna be here?
He said he'd be here.
Fucking
You know him.
not
classic
Flash
Lee
Thompson.
Hmm.
Hashtag not my
I'm
Flash.
sure he'll be here soon.
Cool. Well, drinks
He's
are in
gonna
the
go
back.
off and get his legs blown off, and then he's gonna become the Agent Venom. Boom, boom, boom. 17 minutes left. Oh my god, you could have at least given us an hilarious CGI flip over the car. Come on. Has there been any spider sense in this film? I don't feel like there's been spider sense in this film. Where is my spider sense scene? Damn you. Shut up. You're not even speaking, but shut the fuck up. Oh no! He's gonna be Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is gonna be like, oh no! Oh, even that woohoo didn't sound right. How do you fuck up a woohoo? Sims players in the chat. And now we get to reuse some of the shots from the beginning, plus more shots. Wow, wow. Could have at least webbed the camera, Jesus. Dedicated to the new... You don't get to dedicate this. Are you going to list them by name at least? Jesus. Oh, have they done a credit sequence? Let's watch the credits, boys and girls. Oh, look, he's getting his radioactive cum sack installed. I guess Spider-Man's on the case. Sorry, pal, that's your job. Uncle Ben dead. No, it can't be. Surprised to see me. Oh, no. Why is it called Lotus again? I'm sure it is a very meaningful... I'm sure there is a metaphorical symbolism there that we don't know about. Oh no, Aunt May died too. Is this the death montage of Spider-Man? Yes. Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna see everyone, all of Peter's loved ones die. Okay, right on, man. Let's do it. Let's bring death back. Spider-Man, glass onion. Oh, the thief. Oh, look, it's Shoxer. And the Groon Glublin. Anyone could win a fight when the odds are easy. It's when the going's tough, when there seems to be... Hey, I'm still reading that, fucker! Ah, I'm glad in that scene that Peter secretly had a camera set up. Oh my god, what happened to MJ's eyes in that shot? Ah, good to see a normal looking Harry for once. How do... Okay, where's your post-credit scene? You know they've tossed one in there. I appreciate that they put the 90s Spider-Man theme in there. That's about it. Oh, no, we're not starting this again. Fuck that. Fuck all of that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why that was being cringe. Oh, that's why that was being cringe. 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 That's why it was being cringe. It's why it was being cringe. It was set to default, but it was meant to be set to analog. And that's why it was being cringe. That's why it was being cringe, you see. You see, that's why it was cringe. It was why it was cringe. Old Man River. Okay. So, what have we learned, boys and girls and ghouls and all the things that are good? What have we learned today? Tell Papa Meme what you have learned today. We learned fan films were mistakes. I'm pretty sure good fan productions exist. I'm just trying to think of which ones they are. All I know is that whatever it is, that was not an example of a good one. And I wouldn't care that much if there wasn't just that arrogance that came with its production, where they just were proclaiming that they were going to they were going to create the greatest Spider-Man film ever. But they didn't. They created something that is worse than all Spider-Man films so far. Probably. I haven't scrutinized the writing, admittedly, but I can say that on a production level, it was not there. And I hope that, this is a teachable moment, in all seriousness. I do hope that this is a teachable moment for Gavin and the writing people, the people who were the people who were being cringe on social media about this film. I hope this is a teachable moment, and that they regather, they rebuild, and they take a moment to reflect on this film, and they can look back at it with the same cringe that we look at it with now, having grown as people, as artists. They have their whole lives ahead of them. Let them not be defined by this one production here. Let them go forward and learn and grow and reflect and just become better people, better artists, and create better stuff. And take this as a teachable moment, and allow that to inform how you go in the future. That would be a good way to go, I think. I think. Where's the after credit scene with Confederate Spider-Man? Meme, something is wrong with your audio. You sound like a combination of William Shatner and Christopher Walken. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. Diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo. Spider come, radioactive spider come, spider spunk, spider spunk. Brrr. Oh fuck. Is there what would you guys? Is there anything that would be preferable to watching that? Like as far as Spider-Man content is good. I mean, is there anything that is worse than that Spider-Man content wise? I mean, is there anything worse than that Spider-Man content wise? It's just a word, Miles. You people say it all the time. That's in my thumbnail. I would watch both TASM films before that, Ian. Yep. I would watch the musical because that's probably like bizarre, like an interesting sort of way, and because I heard that musical is like a very weird disaster and kind of has this psychosexual vibe to it. And there's like two versions of the musical too. There was the original run version, and then there was like overhauled version that was different. Italian Spider-Man. I don't know, man. 80s Spider-Man. Well, maybe 80s Spider-Man. I don't know. Good God. Japanese Spider-Man is probably Kino though. Turkish Spider-Man? Perhaps. The memes about the actors being racist was more fun than the actual film. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you once you strip away the memes and look at the movie, it's just kind of a crappy fan film. A crappy fan film that I can at least believe, a lot of heart and effort went into. And I wouldn't have shit on it if they were humble about the fact that it was a fan production rather than, what they had been doing. And again, that's why I want to encourage them to an extent to continue to grow and improve and stuff. Because I react to it because let's face it, that's good content right there. But, I hope that they do. I want them to come back in 10 years and blow me away with how much they've improved, I want them to really, hit the ground running in that respect. And, maybe get off Twitter, maybe get off social media, maybe, commit to learning more about filmmaking, living life more, go through more experiences, learn to become an observer, learn to become an active listener, become a student of the world and of people and learning how people work. And so you can just, at least so you can write dialogue that's not just kind of what you expect to be dramatic and more something that hits from a truer place, I guess. Just a whole bunch of that, a whole bunch of, stuff. And yeah, did you guys like the film? What did you guys think of the film? Did you like the Flower Spider-Man film? Learning to redraft would be a good idea, I think. Just got here. Oh, well, you're in for a journey. Not an FBI. You're in for the journey of a lifetime. You're in for the time, And I finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. Let me tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life, and I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's a true, and I owe it all to you. But nobody puts meme in a corner. It's probably how that's how I'm going to get out of my hostage situation. I'm just going to start singing, and they'll let me go because they don't want to crush my artistic aspirations, but they also just want me to stop singing in that moment. I thought it was a really boring film that really needed some editing, especially in the kids' room, where they're just aiming the camera at the kid's wall for a minute. That's the thing. Like, there's no, a lot of this, it lacks it lacks purpose, I guess, or it lacks intention. Like, they're kind of just doing what they think they need to do without a real understanding of it. I don't know. The film was ponderous and overburdened with a thin, meandering plot. This is the thing. They wanted to make the big boy grown-up Spider-Man film, which, if they had succeeded, would have been something to see for sure. There's a lot you could do there. The problem is they didn't succeed. And I feel like, here's the thing. Not a lot of action in this film, which, fair enough. It does feel like if they had gone for something a bit more superficial, a bit more, I don't know, like if they had just gone for like an action-y sort of like a much shorter but more action-centric film that was more just a technical experiment to just show a lot of really cool Spider-Man stuff. They might have succeeded better with that because the really substantive, dramatic stuff that they're trying here, again, I think we all agree that they're probably not ready to go there, right? Because drama is way harder than action. With that, action is a skill, action scenes are a skill that you can learn in a fairly linear fashion, but to learn how to write drama, to learn how to communicate the truth of the human experience, that requires living a life, that requires reflection and processing, your life as it's gone on and the tragedies you've suffered and the pain you felt, and then learning how to translate that into the written word and combining that with the language of filmmaking. That's a whole skill set. So it's a bit, look, I will commend their ambition to an extent for sure. I don't want, I think they sometimes it's better to be a little bit too ambitious than to be too cautious. There's an argument to be made there because sometimes people who are too cautious just get nothing done. They can at least say that they've made a film, for sure. But again, I think perhaps it would have been better served to have maybe had this film just be a little short, fun, technical experiment, and then if it was successful, maybe work towards something a bit more dramatic as they got older, as they matured as filmmakers, maybe. Man. Hey, Mimo, gotta head to bed. Thanks for the stream. That film sucked. You are so right, Swole, and no worries. I feel like this could have been a 30-minute short. Oh, if you added it down, it probably could have been. Do you think that they redrafted? I think maybe that they thought they redrafted, if that makes sense. So maybe they did go over it a couple of times and maybe they did ask friends for feedback. Maybe. Because I don't know them personally. I don't know what kind of people they are. But if I'm to be as good faith as possible, I think it's possible that they did their own version of redrafting, but it wasn't a proper, like, look at this in a nuts and bolts sort of way. Really look at what the story is. Look at where it could improve. Because that can be a very long process, and they were really keen to get this out as quick as possible. Well, not to say they were rushing, but I think they probably because they don't. This is probably their first feature, right? I don't even know if it's the first thing, maybe even the first thing that they've done outside of a few short films or something. So maybe they really don't appreciate just how much it takes to create a narrative like that. I don't know. Oh, God. I just don't know what the story was about. It ends up being a slideshow of random plot points. Yeah, it does feel like it's what they wanted was this to essentially, just be Spider-Man, Spider-Man grief. Spider-Man needs to go through it needs to wrangle with the grief of Gwen Stacy, and they wanted to explore the theme of grief through the film, and so they grabbed like all the relevant Spider-Man stories to do with grief. So you got a terminally ill child, and you've got the Gwen Stacy, and you got allusions to Uncle Ben. We even see the events of that night and everything. But again, I can get what they're going for from that perspective, but you need the film lacks structure. After that, it's just when I'm reflecting on it, it is just a big. It's a film that I think that it feels like the film thinks it has more structure than it actually does, but it is just a random grab bag, isn't it? Like Harry's story, like they put all these monologues in here because it's a dramatic thing he's going through, his drug addiction, but I feel like a lot of it was I don't know. We didn't. A lot of this suffers from the fact that we don't really get to know these characters before the big tragedies happen. We don't get to see the before and after, and there's not a through line. There's not like a really solid through line there, and yeah, it's so all over the place. Oh, so the kid thing was from the comics? Then yeah, the charity thing. Yeah, so like that's a very famous comic book story. It was even adapted in the 90s, which was shocking, but they did it much better in the 90s. In better in the 90s than this film, that is. Yeah, it is a it is a 2 hour, it does feel like a 2 hour student film that somehow got $100,000 to make some of it look prettier than it would have. But the money is on screen in the sense that there are things in here that you'd never be able to do without the money. But the craftsmanship outside of the CGI shots from the really talented VFX people wasn't there. That's visible with not just the script, which we've talked about, but also I do wonder if these actors are capable of doing much more, but they weren't given enough direction. Because I've been in that position where I've come out looking like crap because I was just left, I was left out to dry by directors. So it's a very wonderful thing as an actor to have just a really good director who knows how to work with actors, who knows how to get the best out of actors. So I made fun, but I'm not gonna be too hard on the actors themselves. I do wonder if it's more a result of bad direction, but that's obviously a place the money can't go. The same goes for like the cinematography and the fact that it was so clearly just filmed in 16:9, and then they put the black bars in there afterwards. That was very apparent. So I do legitimately wonder if I don't wonder. I do think you can see where the money went, but the money can't buy experience. It can't buy expertise. At least not without a hell of a lot more money to hire like the really big boys to do it. And by that point, you get a cease and desist from Marvel. Because they probably couldn't afford like a really good cinematographer. They probably couldn't afford, a lot of those people. Or if they could afford it, they didn't know what to look for. They didn't know how to find the best bang for their buck. They didn't know how to vet for talent. And so you got stuff like the VFX, which are pretty good for a fan film, and there are some shots that are just straight up good. But then there's stuff like the color grading, the way it's shot, stuff like that. And it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. Do you think it would have been improved if it was chronological? I think it still would have had problems. I think it might have been a little bit more coherent because I don't think the non-linear aspect helps the film, and I think in many ways it hinders. Because I feel like, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think this film still needs to be chopped down, but I think it would have benefited from more scenes in the sense that actually seeing the conflict with the goblin and everything. And again, this feels like it should have been two films in a way, where it's one is like just your regular Spider-Man film. Well, I guess the Amazing Spider-Man structure, where obviously those films are shit as well, but but like the idea that you take the Amazing Spider-Man, the idea that you establish the normal for Peter Parker in the first film, and you don't need to do the full origin or anything, but just establish the normal in the first film, and then everything is torn away from him in the second film. Hell, maybe this could have been a trilogy even, like first film, establish normal, second film, big conflict ending with the death of Gwen Stacy, and the third film is about the grief cycle. Like potentially you could have done that. But there might have been a way to do it in one film. I don't know. All I know is that this feels both very overstuffed and incredibly bloated at the same time. It's, yeah. Yeah, the way it's shot is the most telling. It's just, there's just so much, there's so much about it that screams amateur. And again, that's fine, but in the sense that, of course, it's going to be a little bit rough around the edges as a fan film. But again, this is such a lesson in this is such a teachable moment in humility, where you're declaring yourself to be this, you know, that you're going to be changing the game for Spider-Man films. And then the film actually comes out, and it's not even a fraction of what you promised it to be, while you were also shitting on all these other productions at the same time. So, yeah, I do think that they really should have, how shall we say, they should have, if nothing else, if they, you know, if the film were to turn out the exact same, and there's nothing that could stop that, but they could change how they behaved before the film came out, they definitely should have leaned heavily into humility, because people are you're going to be a lot less of a sideshow when you're humble, when you're able to roll with the punches. Those new Mortal Kombat animated films, right? The first two I heard were dog shit, and the second one was actually pretty all right from what I heard. And something, I was watching, I think it was Sonic Haas videos on them, and he was showing clips, he was showing interviews with the writer for all three of them, and because the same writer wrote all three. And he was very humble about how the second film in that series turned out and how overstuffed it was, and all the lessons he learned from that. And immediately that endeared me to him, because despite what I was seeing from the second film being horrifying as far as writing was concerned, I saw an individual that was capable of growth. I saw someone who was capable of learning from their mistakes, and someone who was able to vocalize what those mistakes were and continue forward. So despite the writing from what I saw from that film being horrendous, I could believe that he's going to continue to improve as a writer. I think that going forward, these guys really need to lean into that humility route. They really have to lean into yeah, just owning what's wrong with this, and you know, not playing the victim with it. Like, obviously highlight the difficulties, and you know, it would a making of Spider-Man Lotus might actually be more interesting than the film itself. But I think that they do need to I do think that they need to own up to the fact that the film didn't turn out right, and that a lot of it was just down to the fact that they were a bunch of kids essentially trying to make a Hollywood level production, which look, this is making a Hollywood level production. That's on like the production value side, that's much easier than it used to be. Like, the gap between the indies and the major motion pictures, they're getting smaller all the time. But you can't, just because it's getting cheaper to make this sort of stuff doesn't mean that you still shouldn't be improving your fundamental skills when it comes to filmmaking and writing and developing as an artist. Because if you try to launch into something like this right away and you're not ready, and it's this very public spectacle, that can be devastating. But it can also be like, it can be like, you know, the Phoenix, in a way. You can burst into flames in a very spectacular fashion, and if you play your cards right, you can also rise again from the ashes. So I don't know where this team's going to go. I don't know. You know, they're so young that I hope that they do, you know, take a little bit to pull back from social media to really analyze where everything went wrong, and hopefully they come back, you know, better for the experience. But as far as this film goes, I didn't like it. I did not like it. And I hope the animation department, I think, is going to have no problems getting more work after this. I think, especially after that behind the scenes video that they released. I think there are talented, I think easily the most talented people are the VFX people on this film, considering how little they had to work with. They worked incredibly hard. I think, and I don't think anyone did, I'm not going to call anyone on this film a slacker, for sure. I just think that there is a talent and skill discrepancy between the various departments. And the animation department for this film deserved to go on to do better things, I think. Because they how shall we say it? They came to work with this, for sure. They came to work. Oh, boy. Let's see what some of you guys have had to say since... Have you read The What If, where Spider-Man becomes the Punisher? Ironically, he ends up with a happier life than 6 months. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I don't think I've actually read that one. Very few What If stories. The problem with What If stories, like not all of them, I'm not going to paint this with a broad brush, but the problem with some of them is that you know, it's less of an opportunity to tell stories that are impossible within the context of continuity, and it more becomes for a lot of it, it more becomes an excuse to just kill off a bunch of characters in very violent fashions that you wouldn't be able to get away with otherwise. And I prefer it when it's when they still have a level of restraint on them writing those stories. So some of them are really, really interesting for that reason, and others that just kind of feel like, ooh, you had something here, but this feels more like a gore fest that you couldn't have otherwise. But yeah, the VFX people, they actually seem to have pulled some actual industry work. Oh, that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Wowee. Maybe we should watch some... Oh! There are some really good Star Wars fan films out there, and they're much shorter as well. In fact, there's a lot of Star Wars fan films that are better than the current Disney output as well. So, yeah, that's... And the benefit a lot of those Star Wars fan films have is that they don't try to... Most of them aren't trying to tell like these really heavy drama stories because they know that they can do choreography, they can do VFX, they can do cinematography. They're not writers or... but they're not really like drama writers. They just want to do a bunch of cool shit with the IP. So that's an example of, I guess that's a good example. But yeah, what else is there to say about this? Spider-Man Lotus, it was bad. It was very bad. And I want some ice cream now. I really want some ice cream. I really, really want some ice cream. Some Ben & Jerry's at that, that brownie batter flavor. You know, that's a good chip. They also have that new hazelnut sundae flavor, and that's a good flavor too. I don't know which, because it used to be that the brownie batter was the one I went for immediately. That was the one for me that I would go to, and I would go, yeah, bitch, this is my jam. And I would try the other flavors, but I was like, they're all right, but this right here. But now we've got the hazelnut sundae, and now my brownie batter has competition. Yeah. You see, and yeah, it's man. Well, what's up next? I think we're doing MKX next. So, well, and then MK11 after that, and then hopefully that we'll time that well with Mortal Kombat 1's release. So yeah, a lot of Mortal Kombat coming up. But this was an interesting diversion. I'll need to re-upload this to the stream repository channel soonish. But yeah, you guys are cool. I like you a lot. I would suck your penis if I were there. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'm going to go get some. I'm gonna feed my cats, and then I'm gonna get some ice cream, and then I'm gonna go masturbate probably. Yeah, I'm gonna go touch myself because I need to feel something again after watching that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys around.